Hey guys, it's TheSandov back with another Lost Ark video. In this video, we're gonna talk about all the battle items available in the game. And I'm gonna show you an example of all of them. Let's get the video started by talking about recovery items. These are your potions. I'm sure you're all aware, but these potions will heal a percentage of your total HP and will only be able to carry a select amount to endgame content. This is displayed in the tooltip of each potion. Alright, let's go over offensive items. This will be your bombs. And all of these bombs will have a big area of effect when thrown. There's a big selection and they all do something different. The Holy Bomb will dispel players from crowd control effects, such as stuns or fears. Obviously, you cannot use it if you yourself are CC'd. The Holy Bomb is not very useful and it's rarely carried since most crowd controls are not that long and players don't want to rely on other people. The Lightning Grenade will deal damage on impact and will apply a damage over time debuff to affected targets that will tick every 2 seconds, a total of 3 times. The Exhaustion level 3 tooltip just means a stagger, and stagger is used to impair bosses. Let's go to the Whirlwind Grenade, as it is the most commonly used form of stagger battle item. Having level 4 stagger helps a ton when going up against bosses that have a heavy impairment bar and your class lacks high stagger abilities. The Earth Grenade also has a stagger level 4, but it's weaker than the Whirlwind Grenade. It does, however, apply a debuff that decreases the enemy's attack speed and movement speed by 40%. While it does sound great, most bosses are immune to this effect, so people use the Whirlwind Grenade for the stagger effect instead. The Stun Grenade will stun enemies for 4 seconds and deal damage. It also comes with a stagger level 3 effect, but again, most bosses are immune to this. Fire Grenade will do damage on impact and fire will linger on the area, dealing damage. Has a stagger level 3 effect as well, but most importantly, you can use this fire effect for the imprison mechanic that will happen in some battles, as it is multi-hit and will release imprisoned players quick. The Freeze Grenade will freeze enemies for 4 seconds and do damage. Keep in mind that enemies that are frozen cannot be knocked down or have other CC effects applied to them. The Dark Grenade will damage and decrease the defense of enemies by 20% for 20 seconds. It's useful when you have your burst available, as you can most likely do 2 rotations before the effect runs out. The Corrosion Bomb will apply a debuff on the target that will make all of your destruction skills that land on the target go up a level. For example, my charging shot is destruction level 1. If an enemy has this effect on them, my attack will instead hit as if it was a level 2 destruction. Corrosion Bomb is very useful against bosses that have that destruction mechanic. Sleep Bomb will put enemies to sleep for 12 seconds. However, taking any damage will wake them right back up. This bomb is useful much later into the game when facing a boss that turns players against you. You can use this bomb to sleep these players and then wake them up. And the last bomb we'll talk about is the Destruction Bomb. This bomb has a level 3 destruction effect, meaning it is unmatched when going up against bosses with the destruction mechanic. Using this nade will help you get through that mechanic much easier. These bombs also have upgraded versions, amplifying their effects. There's one more offensive item, and that is the Thunderstorm Potion. Drinking this potion will send out a Thunderstrike every second to a random nearby enemy. This effect will last for 20 seconds, meaning 20 Thunderstrikes. It's okay damage, but you must be in melee range for it to be useful. Okay, now let's go over to the utility items. First, let's talk about the Campfire. Placing this Campfire down will slowly regenerate the HP of players around it. You can use this in Guardian raids when the boss has run away and your party needs to restore HP. Not really that useful otherwise. The Scarecrow will taunt enemies to attack him every 10 seconds and will last 30 seconds. This Scarecrow can be quite useful if boss attacks are giving you trouble, or you are just soloing and want that extra window of uninterrupted damage. The Holy Talisman will remove 1 debuff from nearby players. Keep in mind that they have to stand close to you, so it's not the easiest item to use. The Robe of Disguise and Phantom Cape do the exact same thing. They'll make you invisible, however the Phantom Cape will make you invisible to other players too. The return scroll can only be used in Guardian raids and it'll teleport you right to the start point. In here, you can recharge your battle items or change your build if you need. You can then use the portal to go right back to where you were. The Signal Flare is for Guardian raids too. Using a flare will pinpoint the boss's exact location to your map. Only use this if the Guardian raid you're currently on has many sections. Another item for Guardian raids is the Pheromone Bomb. Throwing this on a Guardian boss that is trying to flee will stop them in their tracks, forcing them to stay in your section. The Hourglass will freeze your character in place and make you invulnerable to all damage and attacks. This is an item that is useful later on and can come in clutch at times as well. The Luteran Trumpet will summon minions to assist you in battle. These minions last 30 seconds and attack anything nearby. The last item in utility is the Panacea. This is a personal dispel that will remove all debuffs on your character. You can use this if you're facing a boss that applies stacking debuffs on you. There's also upgraded versions of these items, amplifying all of their effects. Alright, let's head over to the last of the battle items, the buff items. The security module will give your character a shield equal to 15% of your max HP. Shield will last 8 seconds. The marching flag will cast an aura around the player and all party members including the user will have their movement speed increased by 20%. The effect lasts 20 seconds. The Cape of Swiftness is a personal speed buff that will give you a 40% buff to movement for 12 seconds. Can't stop, won't stop. The Awakening Potion will fill up your identity bar to full instantly, meaning you can use your identity twice in a row. And the last item we have is the Adropin Potion. This potion is literally steroids. Your HP will be drained a total of 25% of your max HP, however, your attack speed and damage will increase greatly. Later on, when we have the Ridge, this potion can be real useful in defeating the boss within the time limit. Okay guys, I hope this information was useful to you, and now you'll be able to pick and choose your items. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.